Testing, testing, testing. Let's do today's CSS Battle daily target. Like a fish, like a banner, like a ribbon, like a what is that? I don't even know what that is. I think this has me thinking, you know what we need? We need to create an element. Now, one of the salient questions here is, are we going to turn this, whatever this thing is, 45 degrees, or do we avoid doing that? And I guess we're going to find out whether we need to or not. So let's put colors on the body of that blue, and then we're going to set margin. I'm going to do margin 20 auto, and I'm going to give it a width, and I am going to see about a rotate 45 degrees. Okay, and then push that down. Okay, so the other thing I can do is I'm going to set an aspect ratio 1 so that I can adjust the size and see that immediately. It seems like this might be 125. No, that seems small, or it seems too big. How about 120? All right, so 8, 9. Is that too big? I think it might be too big, huh? So I'm adjusting the margins. So that 117, that's great. Now, if we adjust these numbers, does that work? Keep adjusting these numbers. 6, 7. And that's too big. So 119 is too big. 8, 9. Ooh. So this is going to be a tricky one, I think. All of that is making me think this is not the way to do this. So then the other option, so again, rotate's no good. The classic way that I've done these is with a clip path. So 100 height, 100 pixels, and we're going to set now I'm going to set margins so that this is only as big as it needs to be. So this is too much. 8, 7. Great. This is at 130, 40, 50, 60. That looks good. So this is already cleaner edges. Like I'm looking at that point and seeing, oh, that's a little cleaner. 90. 91, 92, 93, 94, 93, 92, 92. Could that be an even? It might be even, actually. Okay. So what next? We have a few choices. Clip path is optional. Let's actually start with a conic gradient. I know I'm always ranting about the conic gradient, but it might be useful here. From 45 degrees, at 0, 50%, transparent, 25%, and then blue, 0. Now you can't see anything yet. Why? Because, and that's nice and clean. Do I love that technique? I can't say that I really love it, but I think it's going to work. And on that basis, I like it. I could also do a clip path there. Now, what do I need to do the other parts of this? I'm going to do, the next thing I'm going to do is do another conic gradient that's just going to separate out the blue. And for that one, the 25% is going to be the blue and then transparent. And it's not at 0, 50%. It's like 200 pixels. So there, you can see that there. 1, 4, 5, 6. All right. So if I put red here, you can see what's not covered. So I've created 2, and actually, what that's telling me is that I could do, no, that's not true. So I was going to say that have this be repeating, but because this is the outside of this and this is the inside of this, I don't think it's going to work. But that's a technique. All right, so what's next? So we do all conic gradients. It's not a great technique. Conic. And this from is from minus 45 degrees. And it'll be blue. And that's 90, so 135 degrees, which is 25 from 75% actually. 75%, what I want. And then transparent. Okay, so that's a, and so I need an at there. I need an at 100 pixels. And that is not what I expect it to be. So what's the oh, and it's not 75%, is it? It's actually 135 degrees. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. So we're not far enough along. So 120. Yeah. So again, don't try this at home. This from is then going to be from 90 degrees, 90 degrees. And on the vertical 80, 90, 100, 110, 20. Well, now I made that. Let's go ahead and put that color in there and then look at our edges. We want to look at the edges on the diff, and that's pretty clean. So now I've just got this little white square. So what are my choices? Strictly speaking, I want to add it to this one here. So I can add. I'm so in my head that I can't say words that talk about what I'm doing. So that's that one. That's that one. Okay. So I think what I want to do is I want to move these additional ones to the first 2 layers. And then, okay, so that's fine. And now, so that, I think what that means is that I want to do these as linear gradients, I think. No, that's working code. I don't like that idea. Okay, linear gradient, 45 degrees, red, transparent. So there's conceptually what I'm trying to do. So let's make 80, 70, 70, looks good. And obviously it's not red. Uh, 71, there we go. So now I'm gonna do the same gradient again. Is that minus 45 degrees? That's 135 degrees, and there it is. So this is a lot of gradients, and it's not super great. And can we just do this all gradients? How about minus 135 degrees? Four. So again, my own illustration bias 3, 4, 5 is proving useful, but obviously it's a lot of code. I wish that this was not working as well, because that would be pretty cool. And it would force me to do it in a different way. But this is working. Okay, 54, 55, 56, 7, 5. $51, 55.5. So, yes, this is a way to do it. Let's see if it's 100% match. It might be, but it might not be. Let's find out. That is 100% match. So that's a lot of gradients. It's too many gradients. On a different day, I would feel guilty about this code. I don't feel guilty about this code today because it worked, and it worked first try. And I love that, right? I understand each one of the gradients that I built. That code at 603, like I think yesterday we had one that out of the gate was like more than 700, which is a pretty good score. But 603 is like 600, I believe, correlates to just getting 100% match. So anything below 100% match, you're going to get something in the 590 somethings. So 600 is that bottom threshold of 100% match. So what are the other choices here for how to do this? I don't think I've got the time today to do that, unfortunately. This is one I may revisit, because there are definitely techniques to do all of these shapes. Rotating and clip pathing. Now I'm talking about it, and so I got the shapes. Now, so let's, instead of doing, so background, okay, so clip path. I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but because the clip path shouldn't be too bad. So 100%. Clip path, polygon. I forgot the polygon keyword. So that's that. 90, 80. That's a nice number. Okay. So then 100 pixels, 40 pixels. So given the cleanliness of all of that, 100% 40 pixels, and then 80% 50%, and then 100% 80 pixels. And then that's pretty good. I minified it even though. So then, instead of this background, I can then do 2 linear gradients, I think. Is that right? Give me a semicolon. There we go. And I guess we want minus 45 degrees. Okay. Let's go, and then we need that color again. It's this color. So that's really going to be transparent. 1, 2, 1, 8, 1, 4, 6, 5. Okay, and then transparent. Okay. So again, not very pretty. Second linear gradient. I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but I'm doing it. 135. Minus 45. That's interesting. I don't understand. Oh, that's why. Okay. So here's where setting these colors here is going to help me understand what the heck I built. So that blue is no good. Okay. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. So that's, I've got it at my, oh, that's why, because I had the same angle. So that's no good. 3, 2, 1, 8. Okay. That white should be this. And the red should be this. And then blue should be this. All right, so again, my technique here, not terrific, but it is, oh, and then did we discover this, like, 155.5. All right, and then maybe 85. There we go. 71. 99, looking good. 2, 3, 4. All right, let's submit that. Not very, so 2 linear gradients now and a clip path rather than using blue. So that's a better score. Let's minify, unit replace, and really stop because I've done more than I wanted to do. Hope you enjoyed this. And if I remove the 0.5 there, does it still work at 100%? Maybe. Nope, it does not. So that 155.5, possibly there'd be Q values that would work there. I do think that you could create this shape, or at least the square part, and rotate it 45 degrees and get a working result, but that's going to be more work. And possibly force you to use Chrome. So again, I use Safari. Makes it somewhat harder on me, but also I'm trying to do techniques that are going to be reliable and I can think in my head and write and do. So thanks for watching. Hope you had a good day. Hope you have a great weekend, and take care of yourselves. It's rough out there. Bye.